Memorial Stadium is underway as Brendan Fanke, a lot of juice in that right leg, and he boots it through the back of the end zone. And his first pass is out wide to Bo Belquist, their top receiver, for a short gain of just 1 yard. Schuster on 2nd and 9. Pressure, tries to dump it off, and it's knocked to the ground by Garrett Nelson, who Scott Frost said is the unquestioned leader of that Cornhusker defense. Remember, first game of the season for North Dakota, second for Nebraska. Schuster over the middle, complete. There is Belquist, and he's able to slip free and get a first down. And we talked about it, a lot of missed tackles last week for Nebraska. Another miss there. Handoff to Tyler Huseman, a transfer out of Northern Iowa, brought down by Ernest Hausman after a gain of 5. After a 5-yard gain, this one not going nearly as far. There's Garrett Nelson showing up again as he tackles Isaiah Smith for a short gain, and that'll bring up 3rd down. On 3rd and 3, they're going to hand it off on the inside, and they will get enough. Right near midfield, Huseman is tackled. Another gain of 5 for the 6-year transfer from Northern Iowa. Dumping it off underneath, and another missed tackle. They split Schuster out of the backfield and do a direct snap to Quincy Vaughn. Now, he's the backup quarterback, but they like to use him in a lot of different situations. And here he picks up a first down. Sets up all kinds of time. Boy, he had Belquist. Just overthrew him by a hair. 2nd and 10. Pressure off the edge, getting rid of it, and then breaking free, Red Wilson. Hawks 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. This time, not enough space created up the middle. So from here, you're at about a 50-yard field goal. Their kicker, Brady Stevens, does have that leg, or you can go for 4th and 4. What do you think?
I'd get aggressive. I would go for it. I mean, you're on the road. You're an FCS team coming into a hostile environment. This crowd has been loud so far. You have to steal possessions. I think you have to try to maintain possession of the football, stay on the field, and try to get a score out of this drive.
Flag comes in. Looks like a false start.
False start, number 79, offense. 5-yard penalty. It's still 4th down.
High snap. And a fair catch inside the 15. They're going to start on the ground, and a great job defensively by North Dakota. Caden White coming in there to hit him for a 1-yard loss.
He's got really high football IQ, and I think that's a great building point for this offense, a quarterback who knows exactly what he's doing.
Of course, takes over after Adrian Martinez leading the team in not only passing but also rushing the last 3 seasons. And there, a ball that Nate Borkercher should catch. And Borkercher getting the start at tight end. Travis Vokalek out with that ankle injury that he sustained last week. 3rd and 11. To the outside, and it's caught by Alontae Brown, and he gets a couple extra yards at the end of it. 21 yards on that play. Swinging it out, Trey Palmer. So Palmer getting his first catch after having 8 receptions last week. Taking the handoff to Grant, and a wide pass. Did he bring it in? They're going to say yes. Marcus Washington able to toe tap on that sideline.
You see right here, got that foot down, knee down inside.
No, they actually just, sorry Joshua, they reversed it. The other official came over and said incomplete, but from that look.
It looked pretty good here.
College football's implemented something this year called a quick review, where the replay official up here can buzz down and tell them
The ruling on the field of an incomplete pass is under further review.
Here's Brian Banks.
After further review, the ruling on the field has changed. Number 7 did possess the ball inbounds and remained possession to the down. It's 1st and 10 Nebraska at the 49-yard line.
So a good catch indeed. Marcus Washington hauling it in for 7 yards to make it 1st and 10. So a fresh set of downs out near midfield. North Dakota had a 6-minute and 12-second drive to start this game, did not get anything out of it. Now off the play fake, a beautiful toss, and there's Marcus Washington again. Texas transferred just like his quarterback Casey Thompson. And here is Palmer. And they said with Trey Palmer, with how electric he is, they just want to get him the ball in space. A lot of transfers. This is another Anthony Grant, touchdown Nebraska. Iowa beat South Dakota State. They are in the same conference as North Dakota and North Dakota State, the Missouri Valley Football Conference. Isaiah Smith carrying it up the middle for a short gain. Now here on 2nd and 8, there's Belquist again. He is their clear leader at the wide receiver position. He stopped 2 yards shy of the marker. 3rd down and 2 here. Handing it off. Nebraska getting in the backfield and knocking down the tailback for no gain. And a punt forthcoming. Caleb Tanner got in there, Joshua.
Huge stuff for this Nebraska defense. One of the things you talk about, you miss a tackle, that's fine. Who else is running to the football? Eric Shenander said all of the guys need to be pursuing to the football. You can see a swarm tackle right there. That's a step in the right direction for this Nebraska defense.
Garrett Nelson, who's been so disruptive already here in the 1st quarter. He was the first wave to get there. Tanner helped clean it up. And was tipped. And it's going to die right around midfield. What a good start for Nebraska.
The ruling on the field that number 85 touched the ball and retained possession throughout the end of the down is confirmed. It'll be 1st down, Nebraska.
A deep pass incomplete, but here's a flag. Trey Palmer tried to bring it down, and they say Devin Hembry might have gotten there a touch early for the defense.
You know, I absolutely love this out of Nebraska offensively. I mean, you have one of those plays that can really take the wind out of the sails. A bad special teams play. You've had
pass interference, number 23, defense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic 1st down.
Scott Frost says, doesn't matter that we had a bad play. Let's regain the momentum. Go for a shot toward the end zone. I think that does a lot for the sideline.
Thompson has never lost the ball. A scrum. And they say North Dakota has it. Good field position starting out here at the 45. Schuster escapes and has nowhere to go. Just gets rid of it. And they gave up 2 sacks at offensive line last week against Northwestern. That's the first one surrendered here this afternoon. And now on 2nd and 10 underneath to Hoosman out of the backfield. And he stumbles forward for only a yard, so that'll bring up 3rd down and 9. They need 9 yards. Pressure, trying to set up a screen. And that's going nowhere. Isaiah Smith caught it, but he was met by a slew of defenders, including who else but number 44, Garrett Nelson. Peterson ready to boot it away. This time no pressure. Short punt and coming up to take it, Garcia Castaneda. They're going to need him today because Thompson going to put it in the air, but here incomplete. There's a flag though, and this might be a late hit.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Number 44, defense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic, first down.
That's an easy call. Now they shift Washington over to the other side. Flag after the handoff, a short gain with a flag down on the field.
Illegal shift. More than 2 players moving at the snap. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
So that'll put Scott Frost's crew
Correction.
behind the sticks
the penalties
here.
decline. It's second down.
But this time Thompson looks to pass and he's sacked again. 2 sacks here in the opening quarter. And once again, Ben McNaboe getting to the quarterback for that North Dakota defense. So now 3rd and 20. And handing it off, there is A.J. Allen, but he's not going to get near enough. A gain of 11. So Brian Buschini, another transfer who was great against Northwestern, back to punt it away. And a fair catch called for around the 15-yard line. Disrupted in the backfield right away. Tyler Hoosman was immediately hit by Ty Robinson and could never really work his way back for a gain. And they'll say 2nd and 10. Tommy Schuster fakes a handoff and throws it complete. Spinning forward, there's Belquist again. He has been the weapon offensively, and he's got another first down with a gain of 12.
And you see it's basically a split zone RPO. You get that void right there on the second level of the defense. That's what the quarterback is reading, and it's an easy pitch and catch.
4th reception for the junior, who stayed in his home state to play his college ball, and now flags here with 8 seconds left in the first quarter.
Offside, number 0, defense. 5-yard penalty. It's still first down. That's the end of the first quarter.
Off the play fake, here comes pressure. It's Nelson again. And Schuster is just going to have to get rid of him. Garrett Nelson has been all over the backfield. Tyler Hoosman slipping through. Nice run. And staying on his feet all the way out to the 43 for a gain of 11. Schuster so far 8 for 11. Now a 9th completion to Red Wilson. Only 1 win against an FBS team in their program's history. That was 7 years ago against Wyoming. As a flag comes flying in here after a short game, but enough for a first down, unless it is against the offense.
Personal foul, face mask, number 79, offense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. It's still second down.
Schuster is going to flip it out wide, and that is Vaughn, the backup quarterback. Mentioned they like to use him in a number of ways, so he ran one earlier. Here he's on the receiving end. Empty set. Nebraska only rushes 3. Incomplete. Schuster put it on the numbers. Almost getting home again. And that is going to hit and go into the end zone for a touchback. They're going to hand it off with Nebraska. Grant trying to get to the outside. And Grant lowering the shoulder. That's a running back who had 2 touchdown runs and over 100 yards a week ago. They've got high hopes for that JUCO transfer. Gets another carry here out across the 30-yard line. Last week, got off to a great start. And it was the fourth quarter really where they had the offensive issues and some defensive issues. Right now the offense still trying to find its footing here in the home opener. 8 more plays for North Dakota. Thompson throws complete, first down. And there's Nate Borkercher getting the start for the injured Travis Vokalek. He dropped one earlier. That's his first catch of the day.
Borkercher is a big target, so that's what you like as a quarterback, and it was a great job out of Casey Thompson. You're getting a blitz, so you got to find where the void comes in the defense. Borkercher sitting down right there, and they get the connection.
Hand off, and there is Grant again. Grant almost broke it. But it is good enough for 12 yards and a first down. Casey Thompson has hit on 6 straight passes. This time he wants to use the legs. And it's a pretty good decision. Steps out of bounds after picking up the first. And now flags fly here, a false start.
False start, number 69, offense. 5-yard penalty, it's still first down.
That's on Turner Corcoran, starting left tackle last year. This year he's moved inside to guard. So back him up 1st and 15. And this is A.J. Allen pushing the pile forward, getting the 5 yards back. Thompson swings it out. Omar Manning didn't play last week, was injured, recovering from a concussion, so that's his first catch of the season.
It's an odd formation. You got 4 guys into the boundary.
Thompson over the middle, and it's almost intercepted. Boy, Aaron Cooper, transfer from Cal Poly, stepped in front and almost picked it off. Transfer from Furman, who is at the FCS level like North Dakota is. But he's going to pull this to the left from 37 yards. No good.
Football in 60 is presented by Rocket Mortgage. For the playbook on home loans, Rocket can.
Tommy Schuster at quarterback. He's going to flip it out to Isaiah Smith. And Smith stumbles backwards toward the line to gain for a pickup of 10. Tommy Schuster, the 3rd-year starting quarterback. Off the play fake. Going to set up a screen. And tackled forward as Stephon Wynn knocked down Garrett Mogg for a gain of 4. Inside run. There's Smith again, breaking loose. Across midfield. A solid run and a solid drive developing for the Hawks. That last play, 19 yards, was the longest of the day for North Dakota. And now this time, Schuster's going to tuck it and run and reach the 40.
We've seen Schuster a couple of times now pull that football down when there was nothing going on, get the yards in front of him.
Hoosman is going to fall forward and have the first down.
Looks like it might be a little man-to-man.
And they're going to hand it off. And it's Red Wilson, the receiver, getting the carry at running back. And he'll pick up 3 yards. You got backup quarterback Quincy Vaughn in there, so they split out the starter Schuster, but flags fly before the snap.
False start, number 74, offense. 5-yard penalty, it's still second down.
Schuster, that pass is deflected. Caleb Tanner coming in and getting a hand on that thing and making it 3rd down.
A huge play for Tanner right there.
They just bring 4, and the pass is complete. Close to the first down. Marcus Preston, his first catch. And it looks like they might give it to him. And they do say first down. 12 yards, just enough to move the chains. So a huge conversion. And now we're inside here 2.5 minutes. If North Dakota could get some points out of this, they got to be feeling really good. Got 49 rushing yards on this drive, but here they're going to the air. A little pitch and catch, close to another first down to Garrett Mogg, the third-year captain at wide receiver. Here's the 11th play of the drive. That one not going anywhere. Isaiah Smith got met quickly by Caleb Tanner. Faking the give to Hoosman, and now rolling out. He's got an option. He'll keep it. Will Schuster. Boy, almost dropped that football as he was met by Ernest Hausman, the true freshman. Got that bunch set to the top of your screen, but they're going the other direction. Belquist able to haul it in, but he is short, and now it's decision time. 13 plays on this drive, and 4 total timeouts taken on this drive. Will they snap it? Yes, they're going for it. Underneath, caught, and Tommy Hill makes the tackle, but he got enough, it appears, for the first down.
The ruling on the field is a first down.
Out of the gun, inside of 30 seconds. Handoff up the middle. No signal. They say he's short.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. It's second down.
Let's see what they do. Faking the run, they're going to pass it, and it works to perfection. Over the top and into the hands of Adam Zavalny. And North Dakota scores with 13 seconds left in the half. And they'll do a fair catch with 13 seconds left. But there are some boos raining down here at Memorial Stadium. Not the first 30 minutes that this sea of red was hoping to witness. And booting it away deep, and that'll go for a touchback. As he's going to set up and fire deep, and there's a good start to the third quarter. Trey Palmer down to the 40-yard line, so whatever the message was in the locker room carries over to the first play. And here again, Thompson off his back foot this time and throws it out of bounds, 2nd and 10. But they're going to hand it off. Fighting and escaping one, now 2 tackles. How about that run? Anthony Grant looked dead to rights in the backfield, and he picks up 8. And he's going to get another carry here, and he's going to pick up the first down. From just inside the 30, now they're going to run an option. It's a triple option play, and it's Casey Thompson keeping it and getting 10 yards and another first down.
You talk about melding these offenses together. You get this triple option. That is Scott Frost all the way. Quarterback becomes an element in the run game, becomes more difficult defensively to handle all of those guys. And Nebraska coming out in this half, they've gotten into unbalance a couple of times that I've seen. Looks like they might be getting back into it again. Something is speaking to them to want to go with this unbalanced formation. They might take a shot at the end zone right here.
Well, it's working on this drive as they move Washington in motion. Thompson fakes the give. Thompson down the middle and into the end zone to the tight end, Nate Borkercher.
There it is.
Extra point is up and good, 14-7. And a good pass by Casey Thompson, who had 54 passing yards on that drive. And now North Dakota getting tackled in the backfield. First time today that Nebraska defense has a tackle for loss, and it's by Isaac Gifford. Loss of 5, 2nd and 15. Tommy Schuster out of the gun. Dancing, escaping, firing, and at least getting something out of it into the hands of Nick Comfort. How aggressive will they be? Pressure off the edges. Schuster, nowhere to go. Still on his feet. Sets and fires and completes it. What poise by this offense and the veteran quarterback Tommy Schuster as he finds Mogg for 15 yards. 7 straight completions for him. And he's going to hand it off this time. And a solid run. Good job by Isaiah Smith to stay on his feet out to the 45-yard line. And they will hand it off. And stretching out to the big Nebraska logo at midfield. 4-yard gain and enough for a first down. See that time of possession discrepancy. Schuster, they were going to take a shot, but he's hit by Nelson. And Nebraska has picked up the football. Their first takeaway of the game as Wynn was able to jump on it. Boy, they nearly fumble it on the exchange, but Grant, look at this. Look at this. Talk about a possible disastrous play turning into a 17-yard gain. That's pretty impressive.
This is what they like so much about him. I mean, you know, you bobble the exchange. I'm going to get out of this. Look at me get downhill. Makes a couple of great cuts, like I had mentioned. Just an athlete in the open field. A guy who can make things right when it's going wrong, you love to have on the football team.
11 carries, 77 yards. Remember, he was over 100 last week in the loss against Northwestern, but here, North Dakota stopping him. First sack of the season, first tackle for loss of the game, first turnover of the game forced by that Nebraska D. And now a shot downfield, but incomplete. Marcus Washington got his hands on it, couldn't reel it in. 3rd and 8. We've seen some more aggressive play calling for Nebraska this 3rd quarter.
We certainly have. It's important for them, I think, to set the tone. And we've talked about their first drives of a half are typically pretty good. I think they want to keep that up into their next drive. So stretching the field, having time to scheme up plays in the locker room has worked wonders.
See Scott Frost and offensive coordinator Mark Whipple on each other's hip over there. A continuous conversation. Scott Frost having called plays and now handing that play sheet over. On 3rd and 8, downfield again, incomplete, boy, a big hit. Chancellor Brewington went up to try to grab it, and C.J. Siegel coming over and knocking it free.
Those hits are difficult to pull off in the game of football. Nowadays, separating the man from the ball looks like a little bit of a high hit, and that's what you worry about. Take another look at this one right here. Ooh, it looked like he was launching. That's a defenseless receiver hit toward the head or neck area. I think they might want to take another look at this one.
The crowd saw the replay.
The ruling on the field of an incomplete pass is under further review.
So for the moment, incomplete. They're going to take a look for potential targeting.
We were reviewing whether or not there was targeting on the play. It was deemed that there was no targeting by number 3.
And this one is true. First field goal in a Nebraska uniform for Timmy Bleekrode, and it gives the Cornhuskers their first 2-possession lead of the afternoon.
Football in 60 is presented by Rocket Mortgage. For the playbook on home loans, Rocket can.
Siegel with a touchback. Quick swing to the outside. There's Red Wilson. Red Wilson, a player they mentioned to us, a JUCO transfer that they just want to get the ball to, and they've done it in a variety of ways. There he picks up 6 yards. All Nebraska since. Schuster is going to hand it off, and a first down and more for Isaiah Smith. Look out. Another cut. Marquise Buford hanging on and eventually dragging him down near the 6-yard line. A 62-yard run for Isaiah Smith. They had 88 yards rushing before that 63-yard run. Now they're going to try with Smith again, who's got to be a little gassed. And Garrett Nelson, who's been so good for that Nebraska defense, stacks him up. Second and goal. Schuster dumps it off. Huseman hit and dropped right around the original line of scrimmage. Big play in this game. Here comes some pressure over the middle. Incomplete. No flag. Marquise Buford got a hand in there to knock it free. Brady Stevens, a 23-yard chip shot to try to get this back to a one-possession game, and he does that, knocking it right down the middle. Oh, bobbled, and that's unfortunate because that ball is going to be down right there. Grant could not hang on to it. And they're starting at the 17, not the 12, as he dumps it off underneath to Gabe Urban, and Urban can't catch it. First time we've seen Urban today. He didn't play last week, but another running back that they're high on. He just dropped it there. Thompson now 9 of 15. And here is another touch for Gabe Urban. It's tough, though. I mentioned you got 5 running backs. They want to try to get all of them touches, but that's a hard thing to do. It
is definitely a difficult balance, and I know some coaches that would sit there on Friday nights and they would go through their depth chart and write a number of ideal touches for each guy on offense that they want to see, and I'm sure that's what the offensive staff over here in Nebraska does.
Well, now, I mean, a 3-and-out here would just be the last thing you want to see if you're a Cornhusker fan. Thompson is going to try to avoid that, but he throws the interception. It is picked off and returned down inside the 10. Wyatt Pedigo right over the middle. The sophomore from Hoisington, Kansas, with a pick, and it is going to be first and goal for the Hawks. Handoff to Huseman, and the pile's going to push him down to the 5 for a gain of 3. On second and goal, another inside run, and into the end zone goes Tyler Huseman. Touchdown, North Dakota. At Northern Iowa, he had kind of fallen out of the rotation, only had 68 yards rushing last year. Ooh, the extra point just inside the upright by Stevens. A short kick. Weidmaster steps up to take it, and he's brought down around the 25. On the ground, Anthony Grant, and he's going to get out to the 30-yard line for a pickup of 5.
It's unique play design, too. Obviously, running the football has been a big point of emphasis. They brought Omar Manning over as a puller on a wham play. A wide receiver taking on a defensive end or a linebacker filling is atypical.
First down. Grant has gotten stronger here as the game has gone on, as he gets out to the 39-yard line.
And the development of this run game is a good thing for Nebraska right now. You want to get your defense as much of a break as possible. They played a lot of reps in the first half, chasing on a long run the last drive. Want to make sure.
Anthony Grant, 93 yards rushing now. And here he's met at the line of scrimmage by Jason Coley. Casey Thompson to the outside, and a first down as he finds Omar Manning. Back to Grant. Grant, he's over 100 yards. He's well over 100 yards. He's gone. Touchdown, Nebraska. get a flag here on the extra point.
Personal foul, leverage, number 15 of the defense. The 15-yard penalty will enforce in the subsequent kickoff.
And here, look at this. Remember last week, tried an onside kick, and here a short kick and some boos as North Dakota jumps on it. As North Dakota hands it off to Wilson for a short gain. Throw here deflected at the line. He's trying to get it back to Bo Belquist. A big 3rd and 8. Tommy Schuster gets rid of it. And Isaiah Smith is brought down. Peterson gets it away cleanly. Short punt. Boy. Almost hit his foot, but it did not. Try to bounce off A.J. Allen, but the rest of the Hawks pursue and bring him down. Loss of 2. Inside of 40 seconds left here in what's been an entertaining 3rd quarter as Casey Thompson's going to take off. A flag enters play. Thompson does pick up the first down, at least for the moment. It's a gain of 13. This might be coming back.
Holding, number 49, offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. It's still 2nd down.
There's Allen again. And Allen gets some of that yardage back across the 30. That'll wind us down to the end of the 3rd quarter. A 3rd quarter that was much more active than the first half. We saw 27 total points and 2 turnovers in the 3rd frame of this football game. Third and 15.
Nebraska's in unbalance right now. Let's see if they shift out of it.
Well, they stay right there. Thompson. And he's just going to throw this down. Also getting knocked down on the ground was A.J. Allen. Were they trying to set up that screen?
It looked like they were trying to set up a screen. Again, with the unbalanced formations, you don't know who's eligible, you don't know who's not, you don't know if somebody's covered up, and in the back end, you tend to lose players. I think Nebraska was trying to take advantage of being able to confuse the defense there.
And then the flag comes flying here at the end of all of this.
Intentional grounding, offense. The ball he placed in the spot of the foul. The penalty includes a loss of down. It's 4th down.
So now 4th down, and they will punt the football here. Buschini, the transfer from Montana, gets it away, and a fair catch by Belquist just inside the 40. How will he and the defense respond here? Carry for Gavin Zebarth, and he's going to get 2. Out to the outside to Red Wilson. He's going to be brought down right around the 1st down marker, maybe a little short. It's Vaughn under center, sending Belquist in motion. He'll sneak it. And the bigger quarterback looks like he got it. 245-pounder. 1st down. Play clock dwindling. Tommy Schuster back at quarterback. There's the play fake. And Schuster tries to sling it. Here comes a flag, incomplete to Nick Kupfer.
Holding, number 1, defense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic, 1st down.
Yeah, that's on Buford.
It's one of those plays that you just can't have again. Want to be on alert, want to make sure you can execute, but you can't give up penalties. It works in a similar way to some of these explosive plays.
So a fresh set of downs. Schuster rolls. Another safe pass. Belquist escaped the tackle at Hill, but then he's wrangled down by Caleb Tanner. Short gain of 2. He's climbing the leaderboards in program history. 2nd and 8. Under pressure, and he goes down. Schuster. Mathis almost got there again. And the pass incomplete. Along the sideline looking for Mogg. And now 4th down. Mathis, though, showing up on those last 2 plays. We hadn't called his name much in this game. Fair catch just outside of the 10. And now pressure. Thompson in some trouble, but he finds Grant. And Grant taken down around the 10. Right around the original line of scrimmage, they'll say no gain. There is a flag down. Could be a late hit.
After review, there's no targeting by number 90. Result of the play is 2nd down.
So a second time that North Dakota's had a targeting review, and they said that it was not targeting Joshua.
I'm more on the side of targeting for that one. The defensive player felt like a high hit to the head or neck area. Obviously, the people upstairs know what they're doing. Didn't look flagrant, certainly, but by the letter of the law, looked to me like there was a little targeting situation there. Now, changes what I was getting ready to say. If it was targeting, I would have thrown a shot. Nebraska's just got to make sure they can get back on schedule in a manageable 3rd down here.
Casey Thompson, 11 of 18 today. Inside handoff, Grant, and he's hit right near the line of scrimmage, tackled forward for a yard, but 3rd down and 9. 3 of 8 on 3rd downs, and wait, there is movement up front.
False start, number 54, offense. 5-yard penalty. It's still 3rd down.
And an offense that did not have a penalty all of last week. That's movement by Benhart on the right side.
You can see that movement very early before the snap.
3rd down and 14. Now from the shadow of your own end zone. Thompson from the end zone. Little wobbly duck, but it works. Palmer climbs the ladder and hauls it in for a huge 3rd down conversion. 31-yard reception, his 4th catch of the afternoon, and now back to the bell cow. Look at Grant. He has been elusive and evading tacklers all afternoon. There, a gain of 17.
King of the cutback right there.
Thompson escapes and completes. Speaking of little jump cuts, how about Alante Brown? Another 1st down for Nebraska. Again, it's Grant, and he has 5, and that's enough to move the chains. And they'll call his number once more. He's just a really good back. We talked about his jump cuts, but there's never seems to be a negative run with him. He just finds holes and gaps. So Grant sits this play out. Instead, it's the true freshman A.J. Allen. And he takes it to the 25-yard line. Allen, who originally committed to TCU and then flipped to Nebraska following the now running back coach here at Nebraska, Brian Applewhite. Another carry for him, and a 1st down on the edge of the red zone.
If I'm North Dakota right now, I'm probably looking through my call sheet. What are my run blitzes? How can we clog some of these gaps? I'm just going to try to run through as a linebacker.
Handoff again, and another good chunk of yardage. Oh, look out, little extracurricular activity. 2nd down and 5. Finding a hole, and there he goes. Touchdown, A.J. Allen. First touchdown of the career for the true freshman from Monroe, Louisiana. Extra point, good. Well, A.J. Allen taking it in from 14 yards out. Nebraska Nebraska's done it on the ground. 216 rushing yards as that one is bobbled and picked up by Marcus Preston. And Preston cannot get back to the 20. Nebraska is 13-0 against FCS teams. Trying to get to 14-0. Red Wilson on the reception out across the 20. Six minutes to play. Schuster. Too much. Oh, flag comes in. Tommy Hill thought his coverage was clean, and the flag came in a little late.
Holding. Number 0, defense. 10-yard penalty for the previous spot. Automatic. First down.
Actually, better look at the backside here. You can see him tugging on that jersey there, and you see Coach Frost exasperated over there on the sidelines.
Schuster, too far. A very accurate quarterback, but he missed that one. Second and 10, pressure off the edge. Schuster just got rid of it before he got hit by Quentin Newsom. Third down and 10. Schuster, no. They say the coverage was clean. Chris Kolarbic, the linebacker, was over there. And now fourth down and 10, and they're going to keep the offense out there.
Good decision.
Schuster escapes, fires, and it's incomplete. And now up 2 scores, 5:38 to go in plus territory. They're going to hand it to Grant, and why not? 11 more yards, and his big afternoon continues. Grant again. And somehow just navigates through. So now you've got a 2nd and 5. Give it to him again. He lowers his shoulder. He got 6 more yards and another first down. So Grant off for this play. A.J. Allen, who had the touchdown run last drive, he's going to get another opportunity. And a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8, as we are down to 3:30 left in this ball game. Another handoff, Allen to the 5. That's 11 straight runs now for Nebraska. Well, this is looking more and more like a win. Another touchdown. This time it's Chancellor Brewington, the 6-year senior tight end, finding his way into the end zone. 38-17. And all of a sudden, Nebraska has opened it up to 3 scores with 2:07 remaining. Now Quincy Vaughn, the backup quarterback, in there, and he will lower his shoulder out near the 30. Nebraska will improve to 14-0 against FCS opponents. As we haven't seen many trick plays, but here's one. And hit hard at the end of that. Simon Rumfo, redshirt freshman quarterback, getting his first snap of the game.
That locker room could have broken at halftime. It could have been tenuous.
The ball game.
I know you needed a spark in that second half. Not a huge surprise. It came from Garrett Nelson with that forced fumble. How much momentum did that give you guys at that point?
A lot of momentum. We needed it. You know, we didn't expect to be in that kind of game, but I give those guys a lot of credit. And when we need plays, we got to step up. We're playing well on defense and just giving up little things here or there, and we got to tighten it up.
Thanks, Scott. Good luck next week.
We got it.